what will we find?
Found some.
We'll find treasure, raider, and a whole bunch of dead bodies.
Thing.
Executed. Oh, okay. Well, these guys very clearly aren't friendly. Executed Brotherhood soldiers have been lined up here, along with a small pile of gear, satchels, and rings. By the looks of it, they were killed fairly recently. Oh, perhaps by the people standing directly. Ooh. Oh, that's actually kind of lame. Is that better than what anyone currently has? Not really, so no, forget it.
Interesting.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that hurt. Okay. That would be how to accumulate wounds. Yes, that would be a perfect way to accumulate wounds. Damn, that hurt. But we still should be fine, so I'm still going to continue as before. Traitors. Sir Raytoman says anyway. Not my place to ask questions. Well, how about I just loot them directly in front of you? That'll go well, huh? Are suspicious. Cannot deliver reports. Come to March in a fortnight. Look for a rusted blade and shield. What is that? I don't know what that is, but okay. Well, I don't know why we aren't fighting right now, but alright. Okay, you're not Myrick. Ooh, oh, hello. Well, there's obviously a good side here. Raytoman is a murderer, a thief, and a coward. How can you stand with him? He went too far. Death is inevitable in war, but slaughtering innocent settlers? What possible reason could he have had to kill them? They were regrettable, but necessary. Deaths. I don't know why there's a comma there, but okay. Raytoman needs the helmet if we want to keep Lethian's crossing out of Kyros's hands. Necessary? Do you hear what you're saying? That was a slaughter, and now the crossing is vulnerable. If the helm isn't returned, the bane will overwhelm it. You should settle this by fighting each other? I'm not saying that. Everyone calm down. I wish I could just do nothing here, but okay. Locke looks back and forth between you and Myrick and sighs. You were right, Fatebinder. He addresses Myrick. Have your men lower their weapons, and I will have my men do the same. Fatebinder, I implore you to help us. I want to avoid more bloodshed if at all possible. Really? Are they seriously doing this? Well...
Sorry, I can't.
That's actually kind of surprising. Hi, Locke. How's it going? Locke looks at you cautiously as you approach and holds up his hands. Fatebinder, I know the recent events in Lethian's Crossing were unusual, as well as regrettable. In light of Raytoman's actions forcing your hand, we will overlook all the Brotherhood blood on your sword. Okay. Right now, the most important thing is to convince Myrick that Raytoman doesn't have anyone's best interest in mind, and his insatiable need to be victor is going to kill us all. It would seem not everyone in the Brotherhood agrees with Raytoman's methods. No, we might be mercenaries, but we aren't murderers. Myrick is a loyalist, so he follows Raytoman's orders without question, no matter how crazy they are. Myrick isn't an evil person. He just has a hard time thinking for himself and is easily manipulated. Maybe you can talk some sense to him. If he isn't careful, he's going to get a lot more people killed. There's nothing more terrifying than blind faith in flawed leaders. So why does Raytoman rather want Zendenya? If only I knew. I might have been able to prevent this. Raytoman has been increasingly unstable since Kyros's forces took Lethian's Crossing from him. Perhaps he means to better arm the Brotherhood. We could always use quality weapons, so getting a hold of forge-bound iron would be an exciting prospect. With Kyros's forces on the move, that would be welcome. I've been stationed in Deserters March for some time now, and I've seen a growing number of Kyros's men in the area. Something is going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. Do you know where I might find Raytoman? I have no idea. Myrick probably does, though. Okay, I'll speak with him. Myrick, rather. Ritomon doesn't trust you, Fatebinder. Why should I listen? Why should I listen to anything you have to say? Well, because we could find a peaceful solution to this. No, I don't care if you trust me, but you will listen to me if you want to stop all this bloodshed. If that were possible, Reitomon would have already found a way, but you are welcome to try, no matter how futile the effort. What do you want to know? Why did Reitomon take Zendenia? I don't ask, I just do. If you want to know why he wanted it, he will have to tell you, and he doesn't want to talk to you. How could you follow a man who kills his own men so indiscriminately? They must have been traitors to the Bronze Brotherhood. Myrick says this more to himself than to you. Otherwise, Reitomon wouldn't have them killed. That has to be the reason. Locke thinks Reitomon is acting in his own self-interest. He wants you to see Reitomon for who he really is. No, he must be doing what's best for Lethian's Crossing. Myrick looks conflicted. Isn't he? He shakes his head. Yes, he must be, he trails off, confused. They must be traitors to the Bronze Brotherhood. Okay. So he invaded Lethian's Crossing and attacked everyone, including his own men. We are in the middle of a war, Fatebinder. People die. There's defiance in Myric's eyes, but no conviction behind his statement. Perhaps they betrayed him. Perhaps they tried to mutiny. We don't know his true motivations. He looks to the side, and you can tell he really doesn't believe his own words. Well, I mean, if he kills everyone, if everyone he kills is a traitor, then there must be a lot of them. Myrick purses his lips, his eyes moving back and forth, and he considers your words. You might have a point, Fatebinder, but I don't trust your motives. I'm not going to turn over the leader of the Brotherhood on speculation. And you really believe he's a good leader, then? Yes, Myrick makes the declaration vehemently. I know everything he does will be good for everyone. We just have to trust him. Okay, this is getting me nowhere. Let's talk about something else. Why are you here? Reitomon sent me here to retrieve any loyal soldiers I could find. I assumed that would include Locke, but apparently I was wrong. The penalty for disloyalty is death. So if Reitomon sent you, you know where he is. Even if I had that information, why should I tell you? Okay, never mind. Even if I had that information, why would I tell you? I just need to talk to him. This technically isn't a lie. I just need to talk to him. You want this all to be over, don't you? Mark looks at you suspiciously. Reitomon went to the old walls at Twin Rivers, and before you ask, I don't know what he's doing there. But even if you follow him, you won't find him because you don't have the keystone. Oh yeah? Okay, well, I don't have any other questions for the both of you. Have you had any luck convincing Myrick to stop blindly following Reitomon? He's not as sure as Reitomon as he once was. Myrick, think about what it used to be a brother and what the Brotherhood used to be. The Reitomon we knew would never do these horrible things to his own men. You will die if you keep with him. But he has never led us wrong, Locke. Don't you remember? Nothing could stop us. No one could hold us back. What happened? Help us, Myrick. Reitomon must be stopped. Any way we can. Oh, God. Well, no. Myrick shakes his head defiantly. Reitomon may have his flaws, but I'm a failure as a soldier if I don't follow my leader regardless of his shortcomings. He faces Locke, his eyes wet. I'm sorry, brother, but the price of betrayal is death. Well, hell. I'm sorry, too. Because you're horribly outnumbered here. I don't know if I'm gonna hit all of them, but let's just do it, whatever. Mighty blows, that sounds interesting. You know what, let's do this. No, I know what I should do. Okay, forget it. Cancel that. Siren, do whatever. I never get to use this, and I'm pretty sure I might have just lost in it. I mean, I might have lost it, actually. Wait, cancel that completely. Or not. Never mind. What is happening? There we go. Well, I was gonna use Eb's thing of putting my blade, electrifying my blade, and then I just go crazy. But everyone's nearly dead, so it's kind of pointless at this point. Okay, Locke. You're now gonna die. Sad, huh? Oh wait, not Locke. Myrick. Whoops. Sorry. I don't know why I said Locke. No, I wasn't attacking you. Locke shakes his head. I had hoped to avoid the bloodshed. He didn't need to die, but there was no other way this could have ended. Raytomon needs to pay for what he's done to his people. If you want to find Raytomon, search Myrick. If anyone knows where the madman has gone, he would. What was that flask noise? Well, here's the keystone. Locke takes a sharp gasp when you take the keystone from Myrick's body. That's one of the keystones Raytomon uses to enter the old walls at Twin Rivers. If Myrick has a keystone, Raytomon must be there. Okay. If you haven't already been to Twin Rivers, Fatebinder, I suggest you go there next. Take the keystone and show it to Welby. She should be able to help. What are you going to do now? I have no clue. Until the issue with Raytomon is dealt with, I know of nowhere I can go. For now, we will remain here and out of Raytomon's gaze. If we stay quiet, my hope he will soon forget about us. Okay.
Right.
Well, nice knowing you. The Brotherhood rarely camp in one location for more than a few weeks at a time, lest they become predictable targets for Kyrus' forces. Disfavored scouts such as these are not an uncommon sight in Deserter's Mark. Shh. I'll just go ahead and do that. These two were likely attempting to observe the Brotherhood camp and below, and were gifted several arrows for their trouble. Oh, okay. These events just seem so weird when I think about them happening from a different side's perspective. Oh, hello, I see it. Bear trap.
Curious. Yes.
What's over there? There's also those two,
I got it.
Bronze Brotherhood that we saw at the beginning of this map. So I'm probably just gonna go and kill them too.
Can't do that.
These could be the weapons message mentioned in the missive, though nothing of significance can be seen nearby. Okay, yeah, this is like the rusted sword and whatever.
Huh.
Ooh. Ooh, agents reports. Okay, this bundle of pages, cleverly hidden within a rocky crevice at Deserter's March, contains a meticulous set of reports meant to be delivered to someone named HB. I know exactly who that is now that I think about it, except I can't think of his name right now. Harkian Bronze, I want to say. Yeah, that would be HB. Or at least that matches HB. The letters record the detailed observations of Brotherhood operations starting a few spans back. The author appears to have infiltrated the mercenary gang and spent most of his time helping the Brotherhood establish a base of operations at the old walls near Twin Rivers. The spy was able to observe Reitomon on a number of occasions, and his notes that the leader has been growing increasingly comfortable in the strange environment and is unafraid of disturbing the arcane ruins. In another letter, the agent notes that several sages were brought to Reitomon, likely unwillingly, in an effort to unravel some of the mysteries of the old walls. As the leader grew more brazen, he also became more paranoid, accusing Brotherhood soldiers of betrayal. The last letter appears to have been written in haste, the ink smeared in a number of spots. Had to leave. Lifted sage's notes and magic scrolls set back enemy plans. Reitomon is likely a greater threat than thought. Joined wilderness patrols, but absence from old walls will be noted. Documents hidden, soon into tunic. Routes will intersect with Iron Veil. Look for brother with copper nose ring and scar on left jaw. I don't even know who the heck that could be. But it said brother, so... Oh, Kalia, hey. Hi. Do you have... Well, you're not a he, so you can't be the one mentioned in this letter. The young woman looks you up and down. What in Kairus' bloated platter do you want? You're Kalia, aren't you? She stiffens. Who wants to know? Well, I'm a friend of your brother. He asked me to come find you. He's kind of worried sick. My dim-witted dillard of a brother worries too much. I'm fine. She turns away from you. End of story. What are you doing here anyway? I'm doing my part is what I'm doing. I've come to Deserter's March to join the Bronze Brotherhood. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Well, so why are you standing here, not actually talking to the Brotherhood? Her expression turns from one of defiance to that of a bashful child. I spoke with Locke, but he turned me away because he said he had something else more important to deal with. I knew I could convince him to let me join, but by the time I gathered my courage to speak with him again, a different group of Brotherhood soldiers turned up. They didn't seem very happy with Locke, so I figured I should wait it out and see what happened before approaching again. Well... The thing about this is I don't mind the Bronze Brotherhood. Look, I think you just need to rethink this. Just go back to your brother and give it time. And do what exactly? In Lethian's Crossing, I won't be contributing to anything. I won't be helping anyone. Here, with the Brotherhood, I have a chance to make a dent in Kairus' offensive. Surely someone such as yourself could understand what I'm trying to do here. You're speaking to someone that's on Kairus' side, lady. Technically, I guess. Whoops. Look, I understand, but that doesn't change the fact that your family needs you home. Discuss the matter with your brother, please. I appreciate that he cares, but damn it, he smothers me. This is my opportunity to do something worthwhile. She lets out a deep breath. Fine, I'll make my way back to Lethian's Crossing, hang my sword over the mantle, and cook dinner for my brother for the rest of my life, or until Kairus' armies kill us all. Is that what you wanted? No? You don't need to hang your sword up, just use it, you know, in defense of Lethian's Crossing instead. Raiders apparently dual wield. Where did these people go over here? Oh. I'm sorry, what? A nose ring? One of these cowards ran off when he rounded up. He got as far as that pond before I cut his throat. Okay. I love how they just seem completely... Wait. I'm sorry, what? Are these actually not part of Myric's crew? Those are the most ambiguous people I have ever met. Wow. They're just like, oh, well, we're killing traitors, except apparently the traitors we killed were part of Myric's crew. which I guess that would be true, but then Locke doesn't really seem to be the type that would actually order that. So it feels like they could be on both sides of that argument. And then they slit this guy's throat, and then I guess put him in, well, maybe he fell into the pond. Spot the body. Hello, body. Judging by the dead man's nose ring and the facial scar, it appears you found the Brotherhood spy. A thick gash runs across the front of his neck, a garish reminder of the risks of his chosen profession, rather. The handwritten notes in his clothes have been ruined by the water, that you can still see a few intact magical scrolls in a hidden pocket. Okay, that's not that impressive. Let's see, what else do we got here? What is this? Oh, lightning spell or terrorist. That's lame, because we can't use one of those. Deal additional damage to low health targets. That sounds freaking crazy, except I kind of wish that was to fire as well. Is that it? Well, fantastic. Great. Alright. Great. So both side quests are done. Back to Twin Rivers. Actually, maybe we should go back to Lethian's Crossing. Nah, you know what? We'll do that later. We'll deal with Dea and whatnot later. I can't believe I haven't gotten to level 16 yet. Leveling is definitely slowed down at this point. So that has to make me imagine level 20 is the cap. It could be wrong, I don't know. Hey, Welby, rather, we have this key. Where are you? Here you are. Hi. Well met, Fatefinder. How's the day treating you? Okay, well, apparently I don't need to tell you that we have the key. So I think we take a bit of a break here, and then we go back into yet another old walls, and probably have to deal with a lot of Bane. I don't know. I don't know if this will be a massive labyrinth or this will be quick. We'll see, though.
Can't do that.
In any case, thanks for watching, and we'll be back with Tyranny very soon for more old walls, which I will admit is not my favorite part of the game. But yeah, maybe this one will be better. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, see you guys later. Take care.